What's up, everybody? Been just chilling at home still. No messages on Facebook Marketplace yet, so it is what it is, I'm probably gonna have to figure something out with that truck, man. I might just throw everything in it and just sleep in it, and be a bum. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm serious, man. All I gotta do is get rid of that. As soon as that truck is gone, as soon as I sell that truck, I'm out. I'm gone. Peace. All this stuff is going in the storage unit, so. But yeah, I just ate a bowl of cereal. I haven't really done much. Uploaded that other video, which takes a minute. Having 4G LTE sucks, but even when the data here, like even with the internet here, it still takes a minute with the app if I record it with the phone. Which is, the phone is a lot slower than the computer, so that's why it takes so long too. But I don't feel like all these videos that I'm recording, I'm just holding the phone, so I'm not gonna sit there and plug the phone into the laptop and then upload it that way. There's just no point, because then I gotta transfer it. It's just like double the work in a sense. And when I can just hit upload with the YouTube app, and then it just uploads, I'll just set the phone down and just go work, do whatever I gotta do. Shit, I better phone this up. That's another thing I gotta get on the boat. Make sure you have clips, man. Tons of clips, like clothes hanger ties, those things. You gotta have them. You gotta make sure you close everything. Cause all that stuff, I'm gonna be buying a bunch of cereal. I'm gonna be buying bags of cereal. I'm not gonna be buying boxes of cereal. I'm gonna be trying to buy everything in wholesale. For the most part, that's how you save a lot of money. Unfortunately, there's not that many wholesale places around here. There is, but the one that's close is far away, and I'm riding on a bike, so it's hard to ride with all that stuff back. So I've been just kind of getting by with what I have right now, Both of the vehicles I have are down, so I want to buy a vehicle, but the money is for the boat. I gotta make money. So that's why they're selling the truck. The truck is more than enough money to buy me. The selling that truck with the motor that I have and what I'm asking, I'll get that money. It will sell. For the money I'm asking for, and I can get me a decent car to get down to Florida and have enough money to do the trail, and get down there. Then I gotta find a job immediately. That's the problem. But when I walk the trail and stuff, I'm gonna be on the internet. It's gonna take me 2 months to walk this trail, bike this trail. So, I already have some ideas where I'm gonna be working. And I can flood the internet, put all these resumes in. And I gotta be close to Full Sail University. I gotta be close to Orlando. That's the problem. That's why I picked Pensacola. I can't afford to be in Orlando. There's no way I could afford to live in Orlando and go to school full time down there. It won't work. I wouldn't be able to do it, because I'd have to work part time down there, which I'm gonna have to anyways. I'm gonna find a job down there doing part time somewhere, probably doing car work, something like that. Helping like a shop or something around the shop, a couple hours a week or whatever they need help with. I can, just like I did at Michigan Imports, I'm very good with computer systems too, so obviously, I can get a job anywhere. I've never had a problem getting a job. I can get a job. I know a lot of stuff. I know how to do a lot. There's nothing that I can't really do. That's the thing. So, that's why I'm not worried, I'm not stressed out about that. It's just not seeing everyone, and knowing I'm leaving by myself. I'm gonna be sailing around the world, and it's a big jump. It's a big step. It's a huge step. It's a huge step in faith. huge, and God's pushing me to do it, you know. So and He's pushing me to share it with you guys, to bring you along with me. So hopefully, more people subscribe, and because it'd be helpful, you know, definitely would be helpful. Especially the stuff I want to share with you guys. I think a lot of people are going to be interested in what I'm sharing with them. And the places that I'm going to be bringing them, and the people that they get to meet. They're going to be meeting everyone that's following me is going to be meeting tons of different people, all different types of colors too. Languages, all that stuff. So, it's going to be neat. It's going to be real neat. And it's going to be, I'm going to be on the bike a lot too. So I'm going to be getting a couple more cameras. You guys are going to be getting really good views and stuff. And then once I get the boat as well, it's going to be really interesting having the cameras on top of the sails, and me being able to record all of that. And then it's going to be nice to be able to document, like record all the weather, and then have the videos to go with it when I'm in that area. So when I compile, I start editing these videos, you guys will know, where I was, and you'll be able to see the weather that day and the conditions and stuff, and you'll be able to see the weather too that day, like the charts and stuff. And I'm gonna do all that stuff for you guys, and for myself too, for learning and for studying as well. So yeah, it'd be interesting. I didn't download it yet. I was looking up the best video editing software for open source, and it says Shotcut, which I remember using, downloading it not too long ago, and it was kind of confusing. I think it's on here actually. It might be. No, maybe it was OBS Studio. I don't know. I downloaded a couple of things on here, like Handbrake. Here's Handbrake. Handbrake's really good. This software right here converts any movie format. It's got you pretty much. It can convert to HD. There we go. Here it does. It shows you all the stuff. So it does, 1080, 720, all these different, screen formats, HQ, Super HQ. It does web formats, so, Gmail. It does Discord, Nitro, so YouTube, Vimeo, YouTube. It can do YouTube conversions. Matroska, which are really high end. Those are like the best video quality you can get. Matroska files. It does. You can do these ones. You can decode with the hardware instead of software decoding. And then they got production stuff, production standards. And yeah, so it's actually really good. I like it. It's worked well for me so far. It's doing everything I needed to do, and I got a lot of Disney movies too, so that's another thing. I'm gonna be on the sailboat. I love Disney movies, and Margarita loves movies, so I already started converting all these movies. So I got, let's see, those are these ones right here. Disney movies to be converted. So I got to convert all these movies actually. And what's funny is they're ISOs. It's very odd that there were ISO images. It threw me off. It threw me off. I've never seen somebody torrent and upload. I've seen it, but I've never downloaded it, I guess I would say. But I downloaded it because it had all the classics, man. Snow White. And it's funny, it's in German too, but it's English, but it's in French and German too. That's why I got it in Spanish. It has all these different languages for Margarita. And I've been converting them slowly over. So, and it has all the subtitles. That's why I downloaded them. Because somebody actually ripped the whole disc, in an ISO format, which, so when you play it, it actually has like the play button and the play menu and all that. So sorry, I told you I have stomach problems. I'm always burping. Always got like stomach. I'm always burping. But yeah, it's all the classics. I got Snow White, you know what I mean? This one, I don't know what that one is. Melody Time, Ichabod, some of these Peter Pan, Dalmatians, 101 Dalmatians, that one I don't know, The Jungle Book, The Aristocrats, that one I don't know, Robin Hood, Winnie the Pooh, I don't know that one either. There's so many of them. Tarzan, I could click on them and open them up. But, you know, Hercules, Mulan, Fantasia, Atlantis. You know, I'm going to show you guys how to do all this stuff too. I had a 100 gigabyte file and I don't know what happened to it. But I downloaded like Steven Seagal movies. I love Steven Seagal. So, you know, I downloaded some Steven Seagal movies. I got the whole Fast and Furious complete collection. You know, I started downloading Black Sails because I like Black Sails. I got season 1. I need to find the other seasons. This movie is the movie I talked about that Margarita showed me. It made me cry, dude. I had nightmares. Dude, this movie's fucked up. It's called Musaranos. If you want to see a good ass Spanish movie, the best Spanish movie, Mexican, you know, Espanol movie, it's this one, dude. And I've watched other movies. I've seen other movies, you know, over the years. But listen, man, if you want to see the best movie ever, the most fucked up movie, but the ending is so good, dude. The ending is, this movie's a fucking masterpiece. It's a masterpiece, I'm telling you. You gotta watch it. Another reason why I proposed to Margarita. She showed me this movie. I knew exactly this is it. It's called The Shrew's Nest, really, and that's the translation. It's making me miss her. I'm about to turn it off. And it's kind of fucking me up. But yeah, this is such a good movie. You gotta watch it. Yeah, I'll go back so you guys can see the name of it one more time. I'll pause it when it pops up. Yeah, so that's the name of it. You know, if you can go like, so if you have a VPN and you know how to use VPN, I recommend using a VPN. Don't do this if you don't have a VPN. Please don't. But you can go to one of my favorite ones is 137x. They change all the time, you know. They're not always the same. And I don't recommend this on a Windows box either. If you have a Windows machine, you're probably going to catch a virus. I'm just being honest. If you don't know what you're doing and you have a Windows machine and you don't know what you're doing, you're going to catch a virus. I guarantee it. But you go here and you search, you know, movies, you know. I'm sure this is where I got it from, unless it was from another one. It might have been from another one. Probably Kick-Ass Torrents. Kick-Ass Torrents is one of my other favorite ones. And then the most popular one is Pirate Bay. You know, there's so many of them. You know, and there's other ways to download movies as well. You know, people will tell me, oh, you know, this is illegal, that's illegal, you know. But you know what? I'm not burning the movies. I'm not using it to make money. And then if a lot of times I use the movie, like if I like the movie and stuff, I buy it. If I like the software, I buy it. I always support my developers because I develop myself. So yeah, I found it. It was on Kick-Ass Torrents. So Kick-Ass Torrents is really good actually for movies. They're probably one of my favorite for movies, honestly, and for software, especially for Android software. You can get a lot of paid software. But you got to be careful with that too, because you got to remember you're installing stuff from unknown sources, so you have no idea, um, what people have coded into whatever it is you're installing. So, and that same goes with rooting Androids. That's another thing with rooting Androids. I wouldn't really root your Android or put a custom OS on there unless it was signed by something, like a company that's legit. But they have developer phones, Google, HTC, they have open phones. They have developer phones. So so let's see, open. I'm trying to remember the name. I think HTC had a few of them that were open. All right, XDD. That's what I couldn't remember the name. So if you go on XDA developers, they have all. They can show you all the different phones they have. They offer phones that are already open, and they're already rooted. And it tells you what root is. It says, what is root? For those new to the world of rooting, acquiring root access essentially grants you elevated permissions. With root access, so you can alter or replace the system applications and settings, run specialized apps that require administrator level permissions, or perform other operations that are otherwise inaccessible to a normal Android user. And by proxy, you may also be able to access certain hidden device features or use existing features in new ways via exposed modules or Magisk modules. Which I've used exposed modules before. They actually got a couple cool modules. So how exposed modules work? It's like a framework. It's almost like you have to look at it like it sits between the software and the system, and it injects its own code, and it injects its own code basically into the software. But I had a exposed module that I had installed on a Samsung Note where, like, if anybody sent me like all these girls that were sending me Snapchats of them being naked, it was funny. The exposed module would save the Snapchat without anybody even knowing. So you know how like you hit screenshot and then they know that you screenshotted, and they'll stop sending you stuff. Yeah, exposed modules. You can do that. I don't know if you can do it now. I haven't used it in a long time, but back then you could. But you got to remember too, as soon as they update it, as soon as Snapchat comes out with an update and you update, you're probably not gonna be able to do it. So you got to make sure that whenever, like, whatever module you download, if you root your Android, that exposed module supports that software version. So you got to make sure you really know what you're looking at, what you're reading, what you're doing. So, but yeah, that's what root is, and these are the popular phones right now. That are being rooted. The Asus ROG, the Asus 5 ROG. Mostly all the Asus phones are being rooted. The Fairphone 4, the Pro One X, the Google Pixel 2, the XL, Pixel 3, the Pixel 5. All the Pixels pretty much are being rooted. The LG Velvets are being rooted. They're even doing some custom stuff for Microsoft Duos. Some Motorola Edges, the Razer 5G, the Nokia 8.3. They got something out. It's called Baby Groot. Space War. You got all this stuff. OnePlus. Those are good phones. I actually like them. The OnePlus Nord and stuff, I've checked them out. I haven't owned one yet, but I've been thinking about buying one. But the more that I want to sail, and the more that I know I'm going sailing, I really think I'm going to buy a cat phone. And, I never actually looked to see if I can even root a cat phone. I wonder, I should look that up. Probably be a good idea, huh? Is that what, oh shit. Why not? I hate when it does that. I don't know what happened. So let's just go to XDA. I'm gonna type in cat and see if any cat phones pop up. I probably gotta find, it's funny, of course a cat just pops up. I gotta find the actual model number. Let's see if I type in Caterpillar. Because they make phones. Caterpillar makes phones. And I really think I want one. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure out what model number I have. Or what model number I'm thinking about getting. So, let's see. Cat phones. Mighty Made, Mighty Cat Phones USA. I'm really thinking about getting one of these, man. It says, rugged is in our own blood, manufactured to be tough, proud to wear the cat badge. I'm really thinking about it. It says, each and every cat phone is fully sealed. The casing is sealed with a unique pressure-sensitive adhesive, significantly tougher and more durable than glues used in mass-market smartphones that secures all openings against liquid or solid ingress. Even the speaker and microphone ports are protected by a double-layered acoustic mesh to keep out dust and harmful particles. I'm really thinking about buying one, even if I can't root it, because I can just always root another Android and use it, use whatever I gotta do with that, and just keep it in the boat. You get what I'm saying? This one will be with me wherever I go. So here's the Cat 62 Pro, the ultimate smart work phone with thermal imaging. This is what I want. And they got the smart work phone too, which I'll go over for a minute. This is the one I was thinking about getting, but it's hard to decide. I was thinking about the other one too. I want it all. I want all of them. But it's $649. Cat S62 Pro smartphone. It says the ultimate work phone with FLIR thermal imaging. It's the 62 Pro. It says the Cat 62 Pro features several exclusive enhancements, providing even more thermal detail to help locate and diagnose the damp, the drop, the leak, the hot spot, the electrical short, the blockage, or the elevated temperature, which, I'm going to be doing all this stuff on my boat, you know what I mean? I'm going to be working on these engines. Listen, this thing's going to be coming handy, I'm telling you. I'm going to be doing all this weather study and stuff. It says, it's powered by the highest resolution FLIR Lepton available today, the FLIR Lepton 3.5 professional grade sensor, which brings a huge 4x increase in the number of thermal pixels. Combined with FLIR's vivid IR technology, the Cat S62 Pro delivers enhanced image quality, sharper image, and higher thermal resolution. And then it tells you, you can see the turbo right here. You can see the heat index, how it's getting hotter, which would be awesome, to have that, especially on a boat. It says thermal imagery can be blended with visual image from the S62 Pro's 12 megapixel dual pixel Sony camera, which Sony always makes really good stuff. I've fixed a lot of their cameras. I'll tell you this, Sony is usually better than Canon. Canon's definitely going to be the best bang for your buck, but if you really want high-end stuff like cameras, go with Sony. If you're trying to do something. No, I'm not talking about production quality, stage quality cameras. I'm just talking about your average, go to the store, Best Buy type stuff, or order on the internet. Sony's probably going to be the better way to go, if you have the money. But Canon is definitely going to have more support. You're definitely going to find cheaper Canons. Go with Canon altogether if you want to save money and you're an altogether photographer. You'd only really use a Sony for specific goals or specific, things you need it for. Which I'm eventually going to get one. I'm going to need it. Definitely for the sea. And I'm not going to want it out in the sea. Electronics don't last out in the sea. That's the problem. So I got to figure all this out. But it says thermal imaging. I already told you it can be blended. It says it's a Sony camera used with the FLIR's variable intensity MSX multispectral dynamic imaging technology that overlays linear detail from the scene onto the thermal image, providing greater context to help understand the thermal images. These new features all create more immersive and intuitive experience and ensure that the Cat S62 Pro produces thermal pictures of stunning clarity. It says the pinnacle of innovation, functional design, and rugged durability. With a modern, rugged design, the Cat S62 Pro is protected by a high-grade aluminum body and tough and scratch-resistant Corning Gorilla Glass 6. It's drop-proof from 1.8 meters. It says drop tested multiple times on the concrete and solid steel from up to 6 feet, pretty much. It says dust-proof, designed to exceed mil-spec 810H protection against dust as well as shock, water, vibration, extreme temperatures, which I'll be out in the sea. I'm out in the heat. Waterproof, it's up to 1.5 meters. It says IP68, IP69 rating system proves your phone can handle not just a brief dunk in water, but also complete submersion. And it says it's also hygienic. They have ones for like the hospital and stuff too. Wash and sanitize with soaps, hand sanitizers, antibacterial sprays, alcohol wipes, and even bleach. You can just straight up just clean it, It says our third generation of the Cat S60 series has the best integrated thermal camera available on a smartphone, highly sensitive to minute temperature differences, and with substantial improvements to the thermal image quality and clarity. The S62 Pro offers significant new enhancements. Use it to discover more about the world around you, even in complete darkness. Monitor, diagnose, reveal, and save time. We've also upgraded the display to a 5.7 FHD, which is a 18:9 ratio, and the memory to 6 gigs of RAM, dude. It's got more RAM than that laptop that I've been having problems with, man. And it's got the same amount of space, 128 gigs. It's got a fingerprint sensor to log in, with a faster chipset, it says. It comes with Android 11, optimized battery. The Cat S62 Pro's ultimate work phone, it says, with modern rugged design. I already said that. It says it has dual SIM slots and expandable memory, which that's why another reason why I wanted it. With the dual SIM slots, I can have an American GSM SIM card, and then I can have a Mexican SIM card. So I don't have to have two phones in a sense. I can use this phone. I can have, one with a Mexico number and one with a so, because I'm with Margarita, you know what I mean? I can talk to Margarita, I can, because I plan on having a home over there. And, I'm thinking about buying some property over there. That way, when I do, like, not only will I have a spot, but if I can find, like, a really nice property and get some horses and stuff, so, like, I can bring these people on these spiritual getaways, I can bring them to my own property. And I'm in control of my own property. I know it's safe, I know what's there, and I can have more food, more resources, for these people to enjoy, so that's another important thing. It says it has a programmable key used for PTT and a fingerprint sensor. It has hardwiring as you'd expect from Cat, housed on a non-slip rubberized TPU that's built to withstand whatever life throws at it. Dude, I'm serious. This is what I'm thinking about getting, man. It's right up the alley. It's right up my alley. And then here's the other one, the Essentials. This is cheaper. It says now with silver built in. This is the one that has the silver, like it's like for like medical places and for like like in the restaurant industry and stuff. Because it says the Cat S42H Plus Hygienic Plus has been blended with silver ions to fight the growth of bacteria. Fight dirty, choose silver. It says, for the Cat S42, we have gone beyond the rugged phone design you know and expect from a Cat phone. We took the Cat S42's IP69 rated military grade body and enhanced it with silver ions to fight the growth of bacteria. So no matter how dirty things may get, your phone will always be there for you. And it's only $300. And what's crazy, I actually went and looked at one. Some Arabic guy, some Middle Eastern dude was trying to sell it, but he wanted $300 for it, and the bottom of the bottom piece where it went in, like the charger or whatever, you can tell like he broke it, and like he was just trying to get rid of it. So I was like, I'm just gonna buy a new one. So yeah, see, it says Hygiene Plus. For the first time, all external components of this product have been blended with silver ion-based antimicrobial additive for exceptional germ defense. I'll just play the video for you guys. It'd be better than me explaining it to you, for sure. I have sound. Yep. So, I don't really want, like, I was thinking about getting that one just because it was cheaper. That's why I went to look at it. But, some told me not to get it, one, because of that. But, I wanted to get the other one. But I'll go ahead and read this one. It says essential work phone features. It says it has extended battery life up to 2 days usage. That's another reason why I was thinking about getting it. I mean, 2 days of battery power is pretty dope. It says faster connectivity, NFC, Bluetooth 5, dual band Wi-Fi, so it's got 5G and 2.4. So 2.4 travels farther. It will always travel farther because it has a lower, it has a lower frequency. It goes like this. 5 gigahertz is a higher frequency, so it can have a higher throughput, but it doesn't travel as far. It's got a 13 megapixel camera. Greater memory is 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of RAM storage, which is way better than the phone I have now, period. And then it has all that germ stuff, and it's drop proof, and so yeah. But I'm gonna get the other one. I'm gonna end up spending the money because it has all the thermal imaging stuff, which is very useful on the boat. I downloaded OpenCPN, so this video's got to be getting uploaded soon. I'm gonna I gotta get all that stuff loaded on that laptop today. Mostly today is just gonna be computer work and cleaning. I'm probably gonna go for a bike ride. It's still early, it's only 11 o'clock. 10:49, it's early. So, my day's just now started. You never know what God can bring in your day. You never know what can happen, I'm telling you. I've had people show up at my door and end up with $500 in my pocket. I'm serious, for helping them. I'm serious. That's happened. So, I swear to God, this phone's making me look cross-eyed. And I'm not, I promise I'm not. The only thing I got going on is this. My teeth. I chipped teeth in this. So I opened up the open chart. It looks really simple. You guys will see it. I have no idea how to use it yet. I don't. It's going to be all new to me. But this is what it looks like. Chart plotter and GPS navigation software. Chart plotter navigational software program for use underway. Or as a planning tool. It says developed by a team of active sailors using real world conditions for program testing and refinement. It says verified super clean code, open source, developed by boaters, real world tested, updated regularly, loaded with features. It's free software. It says supported chart formats, worldwide standard S57 and encrypted S63 vector chart support. It does all this stuff. It does different regions. It does AIS input flow target tracking and collision alerting. So I don't know if another boat's coming with me or warn me. It supports 20 different languages. It supports weather, GPS tracking. And you can hook it up to, the GPS and these satellites and stuff. Which, I got to figure all out. And I found, I might be going with, what's it called? I posted it on my Facebook. It's called Valaris, I think. Valaris or something. It's an American company. So far, doing the research, I think they're going to be my best bet for sat links, which is satellite communications data, internet, worldwide. And I got to get a ham radio, which most boaters use. They use SBB radios, which I want to be able to use a ham radio just the thought of me being able to be, in the Gulf of Mexico and talking to somebody in New England, drinking coffee, just having a random conversation with somebody is amazing to me. But also you have to have a license to play over those airwaves, and they cost money as well. So, depending on what airwaves you use, so. But a lot of people also use ham radios to talk over these SBB channels. And another reason why I want to use the SBB is, one, I will have a SBB radio, which is basically a sailing broadcasting, network, radio network, which is higher than UHF, VHF, and they have sail mail, so I can receive email anywhere in the world, basically. I just transmit it through the ham radio, and it goes through the SBB network and through sail mail, which I'll have a subscription. So even if I don't have internet data, right? Like, say I won't have, say, satellite, like I'm not having a good satellite connection, my internet's out, data's out, that ham radio, I'll be able to tune in, to these channels that you're allowed to tune into, and I can broadcast emails over the frequency, because emails are small, and I can send emails to people, and I can receive emails, so I can still do business in a sense, and I still can communicate people anywhere in the world, anywhere, all around the world. Period. Doesn't matter where I'm at. That's why I want a ham radio. It's just neat, and plus I want a ham radio. I can listen to aliens. I can listen to the noise out there. I can listen to see if artificial intelligence is out there. If I wanted to, I could play my own radio station, pay for it. I could be a pirate and not pay for it, which I wouldn't do. But if I'm out listen, man, if you're out in international waters, bro, and I play over the ham radio, broadcast somebody telling them that I'm heading to South Africa, and then my butt crack itches today and I'm chewing on my fingernails. Like, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? Who's going to listen to that? Who's out there actually listening to that broadcast? Not very many people. And the military can go suck a cock. That's how I feel about it. If they hear it, they're probably going to laugh at it anyways. They're probably going to tune in and will probably talk to me because they're bored as fuck. They're out there sitting in a ship doing nothing at all, besides being told what to do by the government, which is controlling. Half the reason why I want to go out to sea, because people are the government. The government is a body of people which can be influenced by other bodies of people, which are influenced by what? Evil. Which I was influenced by what at one time? Evil. Therefore, I'm taking off to the sea and chasing my dreams and enjoying my life while I can before my life is gone. You only live once. I'm 33. I'm almost 34. I'm 34. I might as well be 34. It's a couple months. I'm 34. Might as well say I'm 34. So yeah, I'm going to be getting most likely a Caterpillar phone. I'd definitely be getting a boat. I have the money for the boat. I'm getting a ham radio. I'm going BMXing. I'm going to the trails. All of this is getting packed up. I'm selling my truck. So hopefully you follow me, man, and subscribe. And you join the journey with me, and hopefully you're in the Bible now. Hopefully you're reading, man. Maybe you guys maybe somebody comment, man, and want to do a Bible study with me. Maybe you have something you want to speak about. Maybe there's something you want to confess. You're more than welcome to message me. You guys have my email, jayskii89@gmail.com. You're more than welcome to message me. If you message me, just make sure it's, legit, professional. You can talk about whatever, just don't waste my time. Please don't waste my time. I'm more than willing to, talk about whatever you need help with, Don't ask me for money. Don't ask me for money. I'm tired of that. I'm so tired of that. I work so hard for my money. You can work for your money too. Ask God for it. God will give it to you. You don't have money because you don't work for it or you don't ask for it. And if you can't move physically, you can still use your head. You can make money on the internet. You can learn how to do this. There's many people that are in a wheelchair that go to school every day that have earned a degree. Many of them. So there's no excuse, man. There's no excuse for it. I'm tired of lazy people, and there's no excuse for living on the government. That's half the reason why the government's fucked up. Because these people don't know what to do. They want to help all these people that are taking advantage of it. So, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. I've done stupid shit too, but I work very, very hard not to do anything anymore. I don't do stupid stuff anymore. I follow the law. I follow Jesus every day because I know if I don't, I'm going to be fucked up. I'm either going to be dead or I'm going to end up back where I was. I'm going to kill somebody. So that's why I worship him, man. I spend time with him so much, He's in my heart 24/7. That's why I do these videos too, for everyone. So yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Upload this up, It's almost 11 o'clock. I ate a little bowl of cereal. I'm getting hungry again. I gotta eat the rest of that rice still. I'm probably gonna heat that up. I might go for a ride, see what's outside, just get some fresh air. I'll take you guys with me if you guys will be with me today. Don't worry. Not that you guys are missing anything yet. I'm not doing anything fully special yet. It's coming though. It's coming. I want to make sure you guys are listening. You guys are actually tuning into my dumbass. And listening to what I have to say about the Lord. And what He's done for me. So, and what He's done for everyone else too. Because all that stuff I learned in the Bible, that's stuff that's happened in the past. It's been done. Listen, man, it's already been given. Everything you already dream of has already been given to you. The Bible clearly says it. Anything you could ever dream of, it's already been given. Everything you could even wish for. Anything you could ever even wish for. God's grace and His glory is more than you can ever even think of or fathom. Once you believe in Jesus, you have that. So that alone should be the reason for you to accept Jesus in your heart. But I'll talk to you guys soon, man. Y'all take care. God bless.